What's up, guys? This is Will of Will H Tech Review, back with another video. And today I'm doing a follow-up video on this keyboard case here. This is the book cover keyboard case for your Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. Now, I've picked this up on 2 different occasions. This is my second time having it. And I want to give you my thoughts and opinion on it after having it about a month now and using it with my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. So the first time I had it, I just didn't feel like it was worth the money that I spent for it, and I didn't really give it a fair chance at using it, and I packed it up and I sent it back. But this time around, I've had it about a month, and I'm coming to enjoy some things about it, but there are some things that I don't like about it as well. So that's what I want to talk about in this video. So this is the only official keyboard that Samsung has out for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. Now, Apple, they have a couple of different keyboards you can get for that, for their iPads. So this is what we have for Samsung. So let's talk about it. So the build quality on this has a kind of a vinyl feel or something like that. Feels really good in the hand. Doesn't attract fingerprints. And it definitely stays pretty clean as well. Doesn't pick up dirt. It's easy to clean. It's good looking. And as you can see, you have your camera cut out here. You have a place that secures your S Pen. And very little branding right here. Keeps a thin profile, like I said. And it's just easy on the eyes. Does have it is a 2-piece case, like so. You can take it apart. Attaches by the pogo pins there, and you also have a kickstand back here as well. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things I don't like about it. So when the case is closed, I don't like how the edges are exposed here. It keeps a low profile, but it exposes the edges there. And maybe the next generation of discs, Samsung will design the case a little bit better than what it is. Don't like how wobbly and flimsy this is. As you guys can see, has a lot of wiggle, no way to keep it in place. It's because of this back here. When you have it on your lap, it's going to wobble and wiggle a little bit there as well. I don't like the idea that you can't take off the back piece of this, the back part of this cover here. This is on here with adhesive and a suction. So this is not a case that you can take off and put back on all the time. So be mindful of that if you pick this up. So that's another thing I don't like about it. Another thing I don't like, there are no keys here. Go ahead and get the string back on. For brightness, volume, pause, play. You don't have those function keys on the top right there. The keyboard is not backlit. That's another thing I don't like about it. And so I don't like the price as well. So today on Best Buy's site, they do have the device down to the case down to $167. So as you guys can see, that's a savings of $12. But for that price, I think you should have some of those features that I just named off in this case. But it's not saying that I don't like the case. These are just things, my opinions on things I don't like. And I knew all of this stuff because I've rebought it again. So I knew this. So let's go ahead and talk about the things that I like. So I like this hinge back here because you can take this all the way down to this level right here. And it's pretty sturdy, and you can work right. You can also, right in this position, you can bring it up as high as you want. So you get several different good positions with that stand right there. And that's one thing I do like. I do like that it secures your S Pen in the back. Now, if you've never had this tablet before, this thing falls off very easily. It's not magnetized very well. So having that cover over the S Pen is something that I really appreciate. I do like that the form factor that I said is very slim. Doesn't add a lot of bulk to your device. I really like that aspect of it as well. And I like the idea that you can separate this And if I want to just use this as a tablet, I got somewhere I can hold this as well. And you don't have to have your keyboard attached all the time. So that is something very nice. Now, the magnet, when you put this in your going back to the thing I don't like, when you put this in your bag, a lot of times when you take it out, it's going to be separated, even though the magnet's pretty strong. I do like the ideal when you're using this in DeX mode. Let's get into DeX. That this complements this tablet very well. It definitely makes you feel like you have a miniature laptop because of this setup right here, and you do have your pointer. Now you can use this in tablet mode as well, but when you have it like this in your desktop type environment, you definitely feel like you're using a miniature laptop. So you don't have those function rows at the top, but you do still have shortcuts here. So I can be in something here. Let's go ahead to Facebook here. And if I'm in that app, I can always press the function key and escape, go back home. If I wanted to exit DeX, I can just hit the function and the DeX key over here. So there are shortcuts. I can disable my keyboard, just trackpad, simply by doing that. For some reason, I don't want the trackpad active. You do have your keys here, your up and down. You can stroll over, as you can see. So the keyboard is very nice. The keys are nice and clicky. They're just not backlit. You do have the gestures here. I can go back like so. I can also swipe up to get into the menu, or I can swipe halfway and I can get to the Google Assistant here. As you guys can see, I can swipe over here to go back to my open apps, just like so. So it's a lot of gestures that you can use with the trackpad. Although it's not very big, it's very functional. You do have an automatic search key here as well to get into your Google Assistant. You do have a language key here as well. So the keyboard, although it's missing some key fixtures, as far as I'm concerned, the backlight is the main thing that I don't like. There are other shortcuts as well that I'll put up on the display. But overall, for the price, I think it's missing some features, but it complements this device, especially when you have it in the DeX mode. So that's my look at the Samsung book cover keyboard for your Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. All right, guys, catch you guys in the next video. Will H, and I'm out.